Okay, here we go. This is the video where I teach you how to avoid a broken heart. And first of all, I have to say that I definitely, and I don't know that anyone has completely 100% figured out and or has the ability mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally to not endure at least some pain with a breakup or a lost parent or something where, you just feel like your heart's been broken, your pet got killed, something like that. But first of all, we have to know that nothing lasts forever in this world, and that everything comes and everything goes, just like the seasons. And we can have a deeper and deeper understanding, respect, and appreciation and knowing of exactly the truth of that statement. Everything comes and everything goes. And so, for instance, if we have an unrealistic expectation of, say, a relationship, like we think that it's supposed to last forever, well, maybe spiritually it can, but, in this world, I have found that people have come and people have gone. And some are still friends, and if I call them up, they'll say hi, and how are you doing, and what have you been up to, etc. But for the most part, I know a lot of people, for instance, back in Utah and a few in California, that I still know, but they went their separate way, and I went mine, and I have new things going on in my life, and they do too. And it's the exact same thing with somebody that you get really close with, a lover, or a friend, because things change. Everything changes. And the act of marriage, the paper that you sign that says, "Till death do you part," that was created in the past, and there were certain reasons why they created it. Children, and just survival, But our day and age now has changed to the point of where we don't have to just stay with someone forever if we no longer like them or love them. And so, I think that people need to get this new mindset that like I said, everything comes and everything goes, and it's really better for a whole lot of us. Maybe not for some of you. Maybe some of you want the traditional thing, and that's fine. But for me, I think that I would like my freedom, and I would like to know that I can opt out whenever I want to. And also, let's move on to another thing that's really, really huge in regards to not getting your heart broken, and that is that you need to be really strong. That's a key word. Strong in a lot of regards. Because, for instance, if you were a woman 50 years ago and you didn't have a way to make a living, to make income, and then you had this thing in the back of your head, well, what I need to do is I need to get married and have kids and have a husband that had a good job, and he goes and does the job, and I stay home and I do the cooking and the laundry, etc. But if I ever lost that husband, I would be screwed. I would be screwed. And so what we have there with that person is someone that is weak in regards to being able to make money. So in this day and age, you don't have to play that game, whether you're a man, a woman, a gay, a lesbian, whatever it is you are, a truck driver, whatever it is that you are. You need to be strong in regards to being able to make money, but not just making money. A lot of things. You need to be attractive and happy enough, like in a lot of regards, that if you lose that person, that special person that you have, then you know, and then also they know, that you can go right back out there and find somebody else. Or, in my case, I would like to be polyamorous. And that means that I have several people that I think are special and that I love. I really love these people. And maybe I prefer one over another, but, you know, I don't have to really reveal that to them. And I can be nice, and I can love them, and I can cook for them, I can have them over for dinner, and I can take care of them. But, you know, I have the capacity. Maybe you don't have this, but I have the capacity and the desire to have more than one partner. And I think I can swing it. And I think that I can be nice to them all. And but by the same token, if one of them decides that she says, well, Brett, you know, I want to move to India next week because I have some yoga instruction that I would like to go do, and also I'm kind of sick of you because you smell bad. Something, whatever it may be. And I'd be like, well, gosh, Joan, you know, I've enjoyed some of my time with you, but I have to let you go and do what you want to do. You go and enjoy your life. You go enjoy your life the way that you want to, because you're not stuck with me. And I don't feel too bad about that because I have Kimberly, or maybe another person that is special in my life. And though these girls, they know about each other, but they don't hate each other. You know why? Because they are progressive adults. And progressive adults have gotten by that anger and jealousy bullshit of the past that you see on soap operas. Soap operas on television, where people love the adrenaline and they love the polarity and the conflict. And you know what? We don't have to live that. We don't have to live like that or have that attitude anymore. And so, when you're really strong in that regard, then you're not going to have so much or hardly any of a broken heart. And, you know, okay, I'm back with more of the broken heart thing. Lost my battery there, but anyways, so here's another thing. When you place too many marbles in one basket, a la your relationship with your partner, when that is such a huge thing in your life, like you're spending a whole lot of your time with this person or a couple of people, you're living with this person and you're both there at home all the time, and so you're reliant upon this relationship such a huge amount of your life that you don't spend time reading books. You just kind of don't have your own life. You don't spend time working out or doing something on your own with friends. And so you are so dependent upon this relationship that when it ends, you're once again screwed. Do you see how that rings true? And so I have all these things that I do to keep me busy, and I'll go work in this garden. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful thing down there. Look at those tomatoes right there in the middle of the screen. Those things are 6 feet high. I picked my first heirloom tomato the other day. They're all heirlooms. And so I'm busy out in the garage working on a project, or I'm busy upstairs sewing my new orthotic shoes. Something Check it out. I picked rotten, partially rotten, some of them are good, apples out of the bottom of that tree on the grass today, and I'm going to juice them. I'm going to cut out the bad part of them and juice them, or maybe I'll dry them, apple slices. But the point is, I'm busy. And so, you know, I right now don't have someone in my life, but I'm going to. But you see, the thing is that I'm not going to allow that to control me. I'm not going to allow anyone to just be like, well, I want to go to dinner tonight, or I want to do this or that, and, you know, well, sorry, I've got things to do, you know, maybe we can get together on Thursday. And so, that's kind of a huge thing if you think about it. And you just don't want to be too stuck on any one relationship, in my opinion. And you want to be very flexible in everything that you do in life. And I'm sure that there's a whole lot of other reasons, ways, that you can prevent yourself from getting a heartbreak. You know, that feeling, I've had it before, and I don't want to get it again, as little as possible. And so I'm finding that all these things that I'm doing with my life to get happier and healthier, it would make sense to me that all of these things are gravitating towards this reduction of not only physical pain like that I might get from eating animal products and then having a heart attack, chest pain, but also from the chest pain that one gets in the fourth chakra from getting their heart broken or dumped, for lack of a better word. It's really a good word, dumped. And you don't want to call it that anymore. You just want to say, well, no, that person decided to go and do something else. So many people think, man, you got dumped. And they make a big deal out of it, a big issue. Yeah, right. It doesn't have to be like that. It's just like, it could be just like, well, man, I was really sad for a few days. But then I realized what I've got going on for me. What I have going on in my life, and how if I lose that person, I still got all these other things going on that I can rely on to keep me happy. And I don't need anyone else. Just me and God. Well, thank you for joining me for another hopefully interesting video. And subscribe if you would like to. Be good. Bye. Look at my baby down there. Someday she'll die, and I'll cry for about 2 weeks or more. But I have to come to the realization that she's not going to last forever. Nothing does. Bye.